welcome to this week's broadcast. I'm Ramsey.
I'm David.
This week, we want to put a spotlight on one of Belmont's favorite clubs. Here's Catherine, Megan, and Jenny with the climbing team.
I'm here with Mercedes. She's a member of the climbing team here at BHS. I'm going to ask her a few questions. What would you say to someone who's interested in joining, like me?
You need no experience. It's super fun. Yeah, it's a really good time and you get to learn a lot of different skills, so.
Awesome. This is Catherine Week. She's a senior on the climbing team. What's the most difficult part?
I think climbing has like a lot of difficult parts to it. Like there's physically things can be challenging or mentally. I think some of the harder stuff is mentally just kind of like psyching yourself up, you know, like telling yourself you can do it and not being afraid of like anything happening.
What's your favorite thing about being part of the climbing team?
I definitely think it would be the team dynamic. We always have a lot of fun. We play really fun games after competitions. And yeah, everyone just really works together and cheers everybody on, and so that makes you want to do better.
Alrighty, I'm here with Nolan Gagnon, the captain of the climbing team. What do you do as captain of the climbing team?
I'm in charge of like making sure that the athletes are healthy, warmed up before practice. If Mrs. Duel isn't there, then I come up with some sort of workout. I add a lot of suggestions for Mrs. Duel. You know, just like basic captain stuff for any kind of team. People that don't do sports, I highly recommend trying it because then you don't have like anything doubled up and you can try to like stay active and get healthy. But I don't know, I think it's a really good sport because it's zen. It helps keep like the mind at peace. I know it sounds ridiculous, but you're like working really hard, but it still has to be like elegant. It's kind of like an art. So I don't know, I'd try it just to see what it's like your first couple times, but once you start getting into it, then you like start realizing like, well, this is like a lot more than what I thought it was going to be.
Alright, last question. If you could make a team motto, what would it be?
Climb high and don't die.
My team motto would be climb high and don't die, and Mercedes didn't come up with that, I did.
So, on the spot? Yeah, if you can't walk, climb.
Up next, we got Ari, Caitlin, and Megan with the poll. Want to hear the question?
Sure.
So, basically, if you knew that you were going to die tomorrow, what would you do the day before that you were going to die?
I would rob a bank. What about you, David?
I'd probably learn how to play piano, have a cup of tea with my dad and mom, talk about anything, really.
Okay.
Ooh, definitely if you do donuts, gobs.
If you were gonna die tomorrow, what would you do today?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Get my kids together, get my bride together, have supper with them, and just go to bed.
I would rob the National Armory. After robbing the National Armory, I would go and rob the National Treasury.
Then what would you do with all that money?
Buy Africa.
I would probably go on vacation or do something fun with my family. Just hang out with them, I guess.
Always just go to bed.
The last thing I would do is probably quit my job, quit school, and drive as fast as I could across the country to California.
I would spend as much time as possible with my children.
Be with my family. I would go to the nearest Gucci store, which is about 2 hours away, and steal all of the Gucci products that I could.
Leave school.
Probably do like skydiving or something.
Steal a Lamborghini.
I would probably just go up to Carignan National Park. I would just drop everything right now, leave and go up there.
Probably hug my babies.
Fly to the Caribbean, lay on the beach and go in the ocean, do some jet skiing, have a really nice dinner with my family and my kids and my grandchildren. And I think that would be awesome.
Go on vacation somewhere that's really nice.
Well, I might need to find a job or something to make like some money or something.
I'd go to Texas Roadhouse and I'd eat all the free bread with me, with Megan.
What I do, I'm not gonna die tomorrow, so.
Hi, this is Yoshi. He's a little leopard gecko. He's actually a tangerine leopard gecko to be more specific. And leopard geckos are really docile, so if you're a first-time pet owner, adopting a little gecko like this would be perfect because he doesn't really do much all day, honestly. He's kind of like a pet rock, but when you take him out and handle him enough, he likes to run around, and he likes warm things, which is why we have the heating pad right here, because he's cold-blooded, so he needs to have a good temperature so he's nice and healthy and happy and plump. And the way that you want to care for them is make sure that they're eating the right foods. Roaches are good to have. You can breed them for a while and then you don't need to go back to the pet store every week or two to go get something. Super worms are great. And there's wax worms, phoenix worms, mealworms. They're all nutritious. Crickets are another fun food for him, and you want to change it up a little bit and make sure that he's getting the vitamins that he needs to thrive. And you also might want to buy a little container of reptile calcium, because if he's not getting the calcium that he needs, his bones are obviously going to deteriorate. So, and he stores the fat that he gets from his food. He stores it in his little plump tail here. And when he sheds, you need to have, you can take any container, like a whipped cream container for example, put in reptile moss, which you can buy at the pet store. It's clean, it's artificial, you just have to make sure that you make sure it's nice and moist. And he'll just chill in there, and then you leave him alone for a while so that he gets all the skin off, and then he'll probably rub his head on a rock to get the rest off of it. And leopard geckos are also really friendly. And if you've been handling them for as many years as I've had Yoshi, I've had him for about 10 years now. He doesn't bite, he doesn't freak out a whole lot, but that's because of his personality. Yeah, isn't that right, buddy? He just likes to explore and watch movies. He'll just sit down for like 4 hours and do nothing. It's great. Isn't that right, baby? And a good way to bond with your gecko is to talk to them and tell them they're a handsome boy or a little princess, or both, whichever you prefer. And if you keep up that care routine, your gecko will be a healthy, happy, plump little stinky boy.
If you got a pet and you got a photo or a video of your pet, submit it.